Is it back up? I mean, I just restarted it. Alright. So, I'm not sure what happened, but apparently, we lost live for a second. So I had to restart the stream. So we'll give a couple minutes for a couple people to hop back in. See if anybody was messaging me from there. Why didn't it? I don't know. It's set up to work. It worked right before my stream crashed. I have no idea why my stream crashed either. Next time that happens, by the way, if somebody would pop me a message in Discord, because luckily, Wife Goblin, try it again if you don't mind. I haven't touched anything, but try it again, because earlier it was doing the same thing, and I don't know why, but after I used the... See? I think I just got rid of Nightbot. I actually banned it because it was a bot I was trying out, and... Thank you.
You can't handle the truth!
We're getting our goblins back. So, alright. We have to do this sour challenge for whatever godly reason. That's a good one. I don't know, I was scrolling through random sound clips because I couldn't find... I almost did like a Hogwarts Castle whistle, and I'm like, no, she probably gets that a lot. It's a really cool name, but I don't know if she feels like it's overplayed. My son's entire room is set up like Harry Potter's Gryffindor chambers. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so... Alright, so got a couple... Tagged you in the stream section when it died. You know, and you may have, you did. It didn't give me an alert. Oh. Well, I had my, my ringtone off. I see your alert, though. Thank you, Stoney. Yeah, maybe that will, like, make it vibrate, because I think it won't vibrate unless it's a DM. Alright, but yes, thank you, by the way. That was... I don't know why it dropped off. It actually showed me still recording on my end. Alright, so I want to get this over with because I don't like this part of the show, and I don't think this is going to become a part of the show. This is the last of the weird candy we have. Alright, sour candy, and this is not like a lemon drop. These are absolutely... Thank you, Stoney. Yeah, they're I wish I'd done one or two things differently to make them look a little more organic, like tilting but if I were to redo candles, I think I would absolutely kill it. But this time no. So I think for the rules of this one, we're both gonna put a sour candy in our mouth, and whoever lasts, come over here. We don't have a name for this goblin yet, but it's coming. But this is my other goblin. Come up, get a little closer. Okay. So these are black cherry toxic waste sours. I am going to... The first one to spit it out or give up loses. So we're going to see who can last the longest with the sour candy in our mouth.
I have a sour.
They're not... Are you serious, Stoney? On my next bust, I want candles. Now you'll get a second attempt. Thank you, because I would actually like to revisit this. Well, I mean, if it's a respectable church, they'd replace the candles often. Yeah, I get it. I just did a lot of drips, and for the amount of drips I did, I really should have. But thank you, guys. You're taking it for me. I appreciate that. Overall, like for my first attempt ever at a candle, I will say that they're not bad, and they're gonna be like so small that that nobody's gonna be able to mess with this. I keep stalling. I have a habit of stalling when it's something I don't want to do.
I know. You did that with the beans.
I did do that with the beans. This is not my favorite thing. Have I had these? I had one of these and I spit it out in 10 seconds.
I feel
Okay.
like
Or
yeah.
she likes sour too, but neither one of us thought that this was safe. Alright, not twisted. Yesterday was your turn. God, these are goblin proof. You hush. Little Miss Giggles. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready? You got yours? Now, we're both gonna do this. Hold on. 1 second. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I turned my pretzel rock back on and did my... Okay. Yes, it does. It's not popping. There's the viewers. Wait. Alright, whenever you ready? Now. Always well timed. Alright, now, oh god, that was fast. How you holding up? You good? You're not just like holding your teeth, are you? Because like you're doing really good. And I feel a bit upstage. I almost drooled. There's like so much spit. I'm crying again. Why does all back hitting me cry? Are you crying? No? Just me? Oh. It hurts. I surrender. Go away. All I can do is drool. It won't stop. There's just so much sour. They're so strong. It like burns my lips because Las Vegas is so dry that it's like, oh god, huh? Hi, Crafty. I just got beat. Are you still eating that? I hate. Get away from me. Good job. You're the champion of sour still. She's always been really good with sour. Ugh. All right. The shiny, but like my eyes, I'm not crying. I'm just, my eyes were watering. There was a bug and I was kind of pushing. That shit's intense. I don't understand why people like that almost. Blech. Seaweed Dave. You missed the sours. Seaweed. All right. We're out of candy, guys. No more of that. We're done. I can't grab my webcam. I'm trying to make me smaller. Allegedly. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I just need a little recovery. Alright. I hate that. I'm not trying to be distracting. No, Seaweed, I owe him a soundbite. I just needed a second. Sorry, this is my reference candles. You can totally look later. Look for what? No, I gotta do this. It takes 2 seconds. He missed it. He did. That's why I feel bad. And he doesn't have a command. Let's see. What do we get here? Not bad. She's wondering if you have a red panda. A red panda? What? Do you have a red panda mini? I missed your chat. I don't know how I did that. Oh, wait a minute. You know, did it? I think it linked your guys' colors based on your Patreon through the Discord. Did anybody else notice that? No, because Hermione's wouldn't be red. It's just random colors. Okay. Sorry. I just linked my Discord and I thought it went really far. Alright. Red pandas. No, I don't have any red pandas. I'm going to have to make... Oh, on my screen you're red. With Trits Prime you can change your colors. Oh. I see. That's so bad. Okay. Trying to find a good... That sounds like a kid coughing. I want like somebody that just hit a joint. Stony is blue to me. Having connection issues and missing chunks of chat. That's bad. It's like people trying to cough. These are horrible clips. Usually there's better sound clips than this. Alright, Seaweed, I'll see you when you get done reconnecting. Maybe did a Seth Rogen laugh. I'm trying to find. Let me look for that. Never know. No way. I might have found it. No, I did not. Yeah, I'm looking. That was it, it's just so quiet. See if I can find it somewhere else. Alright, let me see if how do I get it? Well, this is... What's the point of this? So, I'm over here looking, I have the Edge on my phone, so I figured I would click and use, and I did, and it had Seth Rogen laugh, but like, how do I download it? What's wrong with the world? Now I gotta keep working. Well, flipping here. There's another one that's not working. I took it. Discord it. I don't think Discord is the. I don't know that works in Discord, but like, if you. I misspelled it. I've misspelled everything I tried to type today. I almost misspelled it again. I put 2 O's in it.
You can't handle the truth!
There. I don't know if that came through CD. No, that one ain't working either. Nope, so I'll have to check it out this weekend. No worries. I can't figure out how to find a sound clip of this. Do you think this would be easier? There's all these soundboards, but like, get it to be able to. God, this reminds me of the days when I used to look, because like most of what I'm finding is ringtones. This reminds me of the days I used to find ringtones. And come on, internet. On the internet. Oh, you're at break. No worries. Okay, he did hear it. I think this one's downloadable. Alright, let's see if it'll actually work. My internet's being ridiculously slow. I love hearing all of them going at once. That's not all of them going at once. That's one with overlapping Seth Rogen. So every time this command sounds, it's going to happen like that every time. Yeah, I know. Alright. Come on. Just down though. Alright, while that's going, is Callie with us by chance? I mean, alright, so one of the reasons, or one of the topics for tonight's stream is, well, maybe that's not where. I want to set up my VIPs. And I figured the easiest way to do that is wait till you guys show up, because you're going to be here, and obviously you're here, and I've seen you a bunch. You deserve the VIPs. Did Stony, as the first person to ever donate, you will be the first VIP. So, I think it's called Roll. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Probably the first time. So, I'm gonna add. How do I do this? Alright, so there's Stony Yodelers. And we're gonna VIP. Look, unlocked. Just unlocked VIP status. And you have to have at least so many people. I think it's like 10 people in your chat at once, plus have 50 followers. So once you meet those 2 requirements, you unlock what's called VIP badges. So right now it's just this little diamond thing. You'll have a little diamond badge, but I can update a custom sub badge or a VIP badge, and then I'll also have sub badges, so you can line up extra little stacks by your name. Right now, you know Hermione is really important. She's got the moderator, but we're also going to give her VIP status. The tiny TLG logo. I don't know what it would be. It's probably going to be a tiny TLG logo. I feel like that's pretty cool. All right, second. Well, since it's already up and ready, hold on. Let's go ahead and give our first moderator. We can't. Is it one or the other? Oh, you can't be both, Hermione. Sorry, Stoney's gonna be able to hold this over your head. You're my moderator. You and RN Geek. So we've got the responsible one and the one that takes the glory. I'll let you guys decide. You can ban the shit out of them. That's fact. You technically have that power. Fucking ban hammer. I should have a giant hammer. I do have a sword, but I need a ban hammer. I need a ban hammer. Okay, so we got Stoney as a VIP. Now, guys, help me here. First, we need to get 3D print one. Couldn't make it big enough unless I did it in a bunch of parts. Alright, so we've got Hermione and Stoney. Who else shows up? You know, Miss Fidget. I don't remember the numbers that are. She always has numbers with her name. I have a giant hammer. I'll Discord you pics. Awesome. I don't remember Fidget's. It was like 402. Why doesn't it quick link me to people that have been in mine? There are so many friggin' Fidgets. While you're in Discord, will you ask Fidget what her... I don't even remember the picture that she has. I'm not gonna... Just, if somebody asks her, gets that, or if she hops on, we'll take care of that. Who else do we know? See, this is why I'll just have to get people as they're here. I know. D&D bag. VIP him. Boom. Who else do I know? Burn Fish. I think it's fair. But I better be a damn VIP in his, I'll tell you that right now. I might end up making him a moderator. Inky. Okay, but do you remember Inky's name? Because like as I'm getting further into this, I'm realizing that I need their names. I'm looking through the thing from last time. NY Punk's here. Or well, he was at the... I don't know Jason's Discord name either. There's Burnfish. We'll make him VIP. Let me see. Inky Goblin and Inky Goblin 2. That's them, right? They're because one's... Doesn't him and his wife both have... I'm pretty sure... Alright, for right now I just hit Inky Goblin. I know I've seen Inky Goblin 2 in here as well. I don't know that I've like seen her specifically, but I think that like I don't know, he probably had to create a Twitch stream to help support. That's what, you know, most couples do. Of course, my wife deviously saved her follow for those beans, and I'm kind of glad Stony trumped it because it kind of deflated that situation. But she was out to get me, man. All right, so we have some VIP roles. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, thanks, buddy. I'm gonna have to just fill them in as they come in. I don't know how she ate that thing. Like, I quit and she still kept going. Like, I didn't even need to. I think it was at the brink of stopping. Is about to start being sweet because the warheads were never that bad. I remember when they brought them to me and they were like, "Hey, these are bad." I'm like, "You should try extreme warheads." We're like, "We've had warheads." I'm like, "Not extreme warheads." They're like, "Yeah, we have, and these are worse." Fact. Yeah, I think I was right there too, but I couldn't even. There was just so much residual sound. Need a soda, or a coffee, or a hot tea. Some Earl Grey. Number 1, make it so. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. Alright. Alright, what are we doing tonight? I sent them. I was Harley Quinn, and Stony was Red Hood. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing it here. I've got a thing. Did you send it in? Oh, you sent it personally to me. That's the Banhammer. Alright, am I allowed to pull this over, or is that just for me? Because you sent it personally, so I feel like I should ask. Okay. So, here is the Banhammer. No, you're fine. Twitch usually be the quickest to reference to, but no big deal. That is a sick hammer. Oh wow, that's a cool costume too. That face mask is awesome. And tits to you guys. We were Bob's Burgers as a family. I don't know that I have photos, but I will spend like 5 seconds checking. Did my thing ever download? No, of course not. No, I banned Nightbot, Stony. When he messed with you, I banned the shit out of him. That's why I needed the Banhammer. Yeah, fucking gone. Nightbot's no more. I'm using just Chatbot now. It's not so mouthy. It respects Goblin time. Alright, so... Wait, I need to look up. This is my personal Facebook. I'm just going to wait until I get the photos up and then I'm going to pull it over. Oop, I found him. I don't know if that's the... Alright, here you go. We tried. Thank you. I had to dye my hair really dark because he's got like dark hair. Fun stuff. But yeah, that was our Halloween. All right, what are we doing tonight? We still haven't decided. We could try to make more little thingies for bases. I don't think I need. I think I need to brew some tea. Like Earl Grey has caffeine in it. It usually gives me my evening pickup. I don't think I have any kids that know how to make Earl Grey. Dealer's choice. I'll tell you what I feel like I should be doing. I should finish. What's his name? Busted is coming over in like 2 days to pick up his tiefling. So I would like to finish this. And I don't have much to do. If Callie shows up, we can always switch back to hers. Oh yeah, for sure. I really just don't even know where to go further with hers. Without, she may have something in mind. Fire one more time. I'm gonna crack an intermission and get some caffeine. A book would be a good one. Alright, let me finish this goblin dude out, or this tiefling dude real quick. I'm going to attempt to do a Boolean difference. When do the Patreon boxes go out? Are the contents going to be related to the new contest theme? No, because I've not finished printing them. I could split it up to where there's something for the contest and something for, because I've started printing all the Patreon stuff, but I don't have everybody's doubles printed. So like, what class you're in? The bust tier, right? You're a buster. If I'm not mistaken, you're in the bust tier. And if that's so, okay, well, you're more likely to get a contest-oriented bust if you're in the bust tier. I mean, a contest-oriented piece if you're in the bust tier. Because a lot of times I shape one of those with something like that in mind. This one would actually potentially fit the bust tier. I mean, the contest. Alright, so one more. I can't keep doing this. This is ridiculous. I think it was the sour thing. That it was their fault. No, I'm just kidding. But it's like really annoying to freaking yawn so much. If the theme is what I'm hoping it will be, I already have a model in mind. Oh, I saw that post. I saw that post. I mean, we don't have anybody in here. What do you have? What do you have? I'll tell you if it'll match. Damn it! Oh, what the heck? Okay, so did it work? Huh? Look at that, guys. Fucking work. Fuckity fuck fuck. Zeus McFlurry and make it loose. Followed 10 hours ago. I must have been in my last stream. Okay. Skeleton boss from Kingdom Death. Yeah, actually, I think that'll fit. I just want to make this fit better. I want it to fit in the bus really well. So now, this can get the fuck out of the way. Wait. Alright, I can't take it. I've got to get some caffeine. I'm not tired, but I cannot stop yawning, and it is like, it breaks my chain of thought so hardcore. It literally resets my computer in my head. Alright. I'll be right back. Look at my intermission photos. You guys' badass paint jobs. That has to be cool to see that Shenron dragon. Like, you ever look at it and you're like, is that Shenron? That's Shenron. Wait a minute. I fucking painted that. Alright, be right back. Give me like 5 minutes. Maybe 6 minutes. Yeah, man. Be proud of that shit. That's really... Like, I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. So, and I normally don't like the cartoon stuff. I feel like it's... Maybe it's not been done right. Maybe it's not, and maybe it needs to be done on certain models. Because when I saw the Shenron done like that, like, I couldn't believe that that was the first time you did that style of painting. That shit was intense, and it was fucking well pulled off. Oh my god, how cool is that? Hell yeah, man. I appreciate the effort you put into the paint job. Like, that's... I'm gonna sell more of those because of how badass that was. Alright. I'll be back. Hopefully we have some more viewers join in. Keep them here if they show up. I'll be back very shortly. I gotta get some caffeine. Alright guys, I am back. How do y'all feel about some copyright music? I think I can set it up to where you guys can request YouTube songs. No, it won't get me in trouble, Stony. All it does is it'll delete audio near the copyright, like up to 30 minutes. So it will literally just delete the audio and the recorded video that gets aired after this. That's the only thing it does. It does not get me in any trouble. If you don't care about the VODs, which are the videos after the recordings, then they tell you go for it. But you'll have zero audio in your VODs. But I figured, you know, if you guys wanted some music, if anybody had anything they wanted to request, I could play it. And we could look at the VIP and see what that actually means. And let me pull while we have Fidget here, because I'll never remember that number again. Fidget, can you type so I can see? Was it 1185? I'm good with whatever. I like literally everything but country. I bet I could find something that you'd like. It's country. Now, let me see what I can find. Alright. I have something. Country adjacent. Americana is what I was going to suggest. But I think they call it Americana. I don't know. Well, this one's for Hermione. Oh wait, she didn't do that song. But it's been done. Alright, this isn't who I was gonna do it by. I think it's all instrumental. Can y'all hear that okay? Get back to Streamlabs. Is it coming through? Okay. This girl's name is Taylor Davis. She's doing a violin cover. Okay. So the other thing I was going to do, because this needs no supports, is going to make this... Oh, wait. Damn it. Twitch. Pull it up. Let me get to the dashboard. We have to make Fidget a VIP. ADHD is real. Alright, so Stream Manager, and then Community, and then Roles Manager, Add New, Fidget 1185. That was her! I thought I knew it, I should have did it, but I didn't want to give it to somebody that didn't. Okay. So, Fidget, give us an exclamation point, Fidget. Let's see if it worked. Oh man, have you ever seen two cellos when they do the AC/DC dueling cellos? That's pretty phenomenal. It worked. It's my ADHD buddy. I love it. Okay. Now, two cellos and the piano guys. Yeah, they're awesome. This next one is a treat to me. This is Lindsey Sterling. Oh, it stopped in the middle because I've actually watched this before. Okay. Yeah, I took my wife to see her in Charlotte, North Carolina, and it was a pretty amazing show. Alright, so this, add modifier. I mean, she's phenomenal. Yeah. Panda guys. Panda guys. Oh, I'll have to look them up sometime. I don't know who they are. I see what you're saying. You're talking about there's another artist. And then move that. Guys, I think we're done with this. The only thing we have to do is separate it. Kemi Bear, hello, how are you? Kemi Bear, it's actually I've only been doing this for a few weeks, and I didn't model this bottom, the flat part, and I didn't model this figure, but I did this after about, like, from scratch. This was nothing. I did this after about, like, a few weeks of experience in this program. I feel like it's very intuitive, and I've been going to what I call YouTube University, which is how I learned a lot of my skills. But it's actually not that bad, Kami Bear. How are you doing tonight? What brings you our way? I haven't seen it with the stone texture. That's really good. Yeah, we did at the very end of the stream, Stony. I think it was right after you left. Or maybe it was the next day when you were at work. And we still have our goat buddy in the back. I think you were here for that. Lindsey Sterling's awesome. I was. Oh, good. Yeah. So we still got Goat Buddy. And then we pierced the hole in the bottom of this for that to rest on the bus tonight. And these two are joined now. So we really just have to export this as an STL. And then it's 3D printable. So export STL. And then... But yeah, Kami Bear, it's a very, what I call, intuitive program, which means all the things that are in existence make sense. You just have to learn them. But it's all XYZ planular. It's hard, but it's not hard. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, Tiefling busts. So I'm gonna call this Tiefling bust. Ready, what is it, artsy? Oh, raw, that's what I call it. So I've got like little messages I save into file names so I know at what stage that particular file is. Oh man. Every time we mop, there's ink gets spilled all over the floor. This is a problem. I caught some of it in this cup. But I will tell you this. I have not got to go to set up Inkies. Yep, yeah. So there's Inky and Inky Goblin 2. And what we've been doing, Inky Goblin, is I just unlocked a new thing. I don't even know what's on. Oh, it's Lindsey Sterling doing Skyrim. That's awesome. Okay, so where were we that we were able to edit that stuff? Roles in Twitch. Okay, so I hadn't saved it yet, so I can do it like this. And VIP status, because you are. Everybody likes Lindsey Sterling. how amazing did I do on the call there? That was good, right? Okay. So there it is. Now, Inky, every time you type there, see that little pink diamond? It's down here in the chat, which would be that way. Depends how you've got your thing oriented. You're now a VIP. Now, I have to admit, I don't know what that does. As you all know, I am new at this. Looks like Cammy took off. Alright. Looks like I mistyped it. Alright, so VIP is loyal members of their community, which everyone that I'm making a VIP matches that particular description. After we get a certain number of followers in stream, like I think my record's 13. After that hits 20, I get more VIP badges to give out. It means more beyond that, Stony. But immune to chat and moderation settings, although they are still able to be moderated directly by. So basically, if I had any restrictions, you would get through that, but there's got to be more than that. Yeah, here it is. You have 50 followers and 5 unique chatters. And then I think it goes up to 20 next time, but I've had up to 13. So apparently there's a VIP badge, which is, where would that be? It'd be in Twitch, but probably in this. Maybe. Maybe it's editable in my chat bot. Because I think I saw something about VIPs in there. Users. Oh, this is just... Oh, so I could have used this to... Okay. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm really just still learning all this stuff. Mod tools, no. Notifications, Discord scripts.
Peter Hollins.
Hi guys.
There was a menu I found that pertained to VIPs, and it had like settings and stuff you could change to give them stuff. Maybe I will limit... Yeah, Inky, it shows a diamond on my screen. Maybe leave and come back. If you leave and come back, it may... Yeah, if you look next to your name in the chat box. So like, here, let me show you mine. If you look over here, everybody in here, besides the bot, which has got a moderator badge, but this is a VIP badge. And if you look right here, right there, VIP. Except Hermione. Oh! Hermione does not have a diamond, and she can't have a diamond. Just popped up. Okay. Sorry, Hermione. Too important for that. Said everyone here. Savagery. Utter savagery. Have you guys noticed that I have not been yawning since I made myself some coffee? I may have to go make more. Alright. Stony, what to do with you? It's a good one.
You can't
Crystallize.
handle the truth.
It's so opportune. I thought when I heard it, I'm like, not only is this perfect, I like picking things that you guys, can use. Fidget, you can't really use yours, but yours is a beautiful little tune, and yours is special because I just thought of you winding the little music box and listening to it, and then rewinding the music box, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. But yeah, if I have a stoner moment, I've got Stony for backup. If I spit my drink everywhere, Inky can blast his. Yeah, we're covered. Like we've got a nice little sound base, and I exported my sound base. Yeah, I'm always having that moment. I exported my sound base over to the Helpful Goblins computer. So I don't know if you guys would want to keep the same sound base when you go into his, or if you want him to pick his own. He may have trouble with that, but I can try to make him and stretch his creativity and have him pick your new sounds. You know, Stony, you're going to have a new sound. That's not even negotiable. But anybody else who's as family friendly, everybody else in the stream, I don't see a reason you can't use those. Those are all PR or PC. I just had some hiccup burps, and it gave me PTSD about yesterday when those hiccup burps were hurting. Inky, did you see that? Were you here for that? So, the other thing is I was wanting to check. Oh, and that would be over here. Because at some point, I don't know what point, but at some point, Insights, achievements. It still says I'm on 6 of 7 days, which that's probably going to flip tonight. But as soon as that flips, which will probably be for tomorrow, world record affiliate, because nobody's going to do it faster than 7 days. So I may not have the world record, but I tied it. And then I'm going to get an email, which I'm probably going to post a screenshot of, that says, alright, let's see what this guy says. VIP is a dick measuring contest to make people feel good about themselves. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, people always, it may just be the badge. But I saw options where you can give VIP special rights. So I'll find out what those are. Oh wait, I got out of the topic. Dick measuring. That was pretty salty. It sounds like somebody's never been a VIP in anybody's channel or been a part of an actual community. Which, in all honesty, there's a lot of Twitch streamers out there who like don't give two shits about anything but numbers. Which, hey, I'm gonna throw something out there. I really cared about that 50. But you guys will never, ever, ever, ever hear me ask for another follower. I don't care about anything past affiliate. Partner has some really hard stats to get. If I ever get that, cool, whatever. I don't care. Affiliate unlocks plenty of really cool features that will actually make the stream more interesting and fun for you guys, like channel points, which are gonna like. I know you guys. You say you have fun now. I hope you're not just lying for my personal satisfaction. If you are, hey, kudos to you, because like you're really playing into it hard. So good job. But assuming you guys actually have fun in my stream, the channel points are going to be such a treat, because especially for the guys, as much as I stream, you guys will be able to accumulate these points. They're going to pop up. You guys have a little send message thing right here in your on your Twitch screen when you tap the thing and pull up or double tap the screen to pull up the chat. And right beside of it, we're going to have a little icon, and we get to customize that too. I'd love to hear your guys' input on what we should put as a symbol for when we make an affiliate, which is going to happen tomorrow once it registers that I've actually been streaming for 7 days. DeGanja, hello, with a cute little emote to lead in, which we're going to have our own emotes. If we didn't have fun here, we would just be elsewhere drinking in corners, talking to walls. Yeah, like, I don't think I could force anyone to be on a Twitch stream, because, like, it would be so painful. Stoney's showing off his command. So we make voice commands, Ganja. I don't know if you know, D-Ganja. I don't know if you know how to do that, but if you don't know how to do that, I can show you really quick. But we key voice commands to some of our more regular viewers as a treat to them so they can announce themselves when they come into a stream. If you come to my stream enough, if you keep showing up, I'll keep showing up at yours and I'll give you your own. And you've already shown up twice. I might as well go ahead. I've got a lot. Show me. I will show you. But first, because you've been so sweet and you've actually shown up, and this genre has nothing to do with you. And sometimes we're just chatting and you still show up and you're an awesome supporter. I do raids. So if I see you on, I will raid you. I usually go look for the person that has the least amount of viewers, or maybe somebody I just haven't raided yet, and I try to raid and spread the love, or I find somebody with 45 followers and try to push him over, or however many raiders I have. So, first thing we're going to do, because I have all these slots I just unlocked for unlocking VIP badges, is we're going to go to Community, Roles Manager, Add New, and we're going to make our friend D-Ganja, great name by the way. Yeah, you are cute as a button too. Okay, you are now a VIP. So it may take a second to show up on your end, but whenever you type, you know how it works, you're a streamer. Whenever you type, you will have a little diamond by your name. And I'll find out what else it can do. And I'll also, next time you show up, I'm going to replace that little diamond with a VIP sub badge that I just made myself from my logo. So you'll have a little goblin by your name, so you can be one of our goblin horde. So, you requested, do you use Streamlabs? We could use James Franco's sound. We fucking could. I'm a big James Franco fan. Maybe him saying they hate us because they ain't us. How about that? We'll do a exclamation point Franco, and then it'll say they hate us because, or maybe it could say exclamation point haters. And anytime there's a hater in our group, we can spam them with that. So this is a good opportunity. We're gonna show D-Ganja how to do this while safety first, second is teamwork. All right. So D-Ganja, do you use Streambot or Chatbot? Is this something that you get away? What are you doing? Why is this open? I don't understand. All right, is this something that you use? Because if it is, that would make life a lot easier. I need to set up my song request too. I don't know how it works. I'll do some Googling, and you guys will be able to request songs. All right. Appreciate that. Thank you. Your channel has been very interesting. I enjoy it. Well, thank you. I will actually spend some time. I caught you last time when I was like, I just finished a pretty good stream. I was super excited and super worn out and tired, and I stayed on for a little longer. I actually hopped in 1 or 2 more times just to keep your viewer count high. But I was really tired. So, let's see. Sound files. First thing we're going to do is search a file. You don't use Streamlabs chatbot. Do you use Streamlabs at all, or just not the chatbot side of it? Because I'm not going to lie, I can show you the process through Streamlabs, and it's more than likely applicable. Maybe next time if I'm in your stream, or we could do a simultaneous stream, and I'll pull up your Twitch, and I'll join your channel and swing it over here, and we can see each other. Like, I'll have you behind me and me behind you, and I can like guide you through it. Or we can even hit me up on Facebook, and we'll do I'll do a video chat, and I'll like walk you through how to do it on your end, or whatever. So you don't use Streamlabs chatbot. What do you use? Because if I am familiar with it, and I also happen to know. All good. I appreciate the love. I don't use either, because I'm not sure how to. What do you use? Do you use the OBS Studio? Do you use just the OBS? Do you use... Because to be honest with you, Streamlabs itself does the same thing that your normal OBS does. and you can import your current setup into Streamlabs as so you'll start streaming through Streamlabs if that's something that you're, but in my opinion, it is one of the very easiest setup, super easy to use. I tried a few and I didn't really like any of them, but this one. And then I used the onboard chatbot that came with it. So I basically made myself a separate bot, and then I linked that bot to my what's called a cloud bot with Streamlabs. And then I was also able to connect this to my Discord channel, and I connect it to a bot in there, and then it shares some it does some extra features and stuff. So it will automatically post to my Discord that I'm streaming, and then so it's like, hey, Lazy Goblin is streaming, come join us. But give Streamlabs a look. All you have to do is like Google Streamlabs, download it, and it'll pretty much walk you through all of the features, and it imports from some other OBSs, so you can probably save all your settings. But yeah, if you drop the chatbot that you use, I don't know if you use a bot at all, but I know that there are videos that show you how to hook up sound files, but it's really simple. You basically get a small MP3 sound clip, and you tie it to a command, which for me right here would be for Busted. I would input the command. I would set the cooldowns and stuff, set a response that happens, select the sound file. You don't use a bot yet. So if you don't, I recommend possibly switching over to Streamlabs OBS, because if you already had a bot, it would make it that much harder to get all your settings to come over. But if you're still that new into it and you haven't really explored, it's a very it would be a very good thing for you to possibly try out. Get Streamlabs OBS, import your settings into it, and it's got a lot of features and a lot of ways to tie in to like a Discord and to other things. You can set up mini games, polls. I can set up my sound cues, enable sound requests, which I'm still learning this myself. I've been streaming. This is my 7th day streaming. I'm very new to this. But I've done a little bit of research. I've also got what's called timers, which is where I have my links to my Facebook group and my Discord and my Patreon. And when you go to your setup, yeah, I do try to do a little bit every day. So I can set an interval. So once every 10 minutes, one of these will hit the chat. So that way people can maybe join our Discord. Or with these being commands right here, even in the timers, if you type !merch, it will, or one of your fans type it, because you can right click it and set your permissions to everybody. I really would, Diganja, and I would venture to say that it's going to up your streaming and the number of people that that enjoy your stream or stay, because like when you have a really high level of interaction with your fan base and you're talking to them, and whenever they come in, you acknowledge them, and you make a connection with them, and then you have little things where they can actually interact with you. Twitch's most powerful aspect is, in my opinion, the interaction aspect. Okay, so we were, don't close that. Hermione, are you backlashing at my bot? If you ban my bot, I swear to God. Okay. Let me switch up the music one more time. Let's see. Anybody have any requests? Are we doing Halloween? What are we doing? Music. That merch though. I want to Halloween. I just started listening to Siamese today. Pretty decent. I don't know. I'm gonna YouTube search Siamese, but I'm not sure what's going to pop up here. Looks like what is this? Am I on the right? Where'd everything go? Okay. My Streamlabs went away. Is this the right thing? I'm not, I don't want to play that, but that's them? Okay. Yeah, so far that's got a really high quality audio. I like that. Alright, so let's get to business. This is ready. We've exported as an STL. We're going to open up another program called Slicer. And Slicer is going to, my favorite thing about Slicer is you can import STL files into Slicer. It's kind of funky. Any y'all funk fans? You know about the mothership? It does. It has a Parliament Daft Punk feel. Definitely a head bobber. It's not my genre, but like I can appreciate this. Alright. Ooh, yeah, that bass is nasty too. No, it would be... Where do I hide my shit? I always hide shit. Not there. Oh, I haven't looked for stuff in so long. You like Caravan Palace? I don't know. I am too, Deganja. So understand that my advice is not like years and years tried and true, but I do try to do a lot of research, and I spend a lot of time looking at videos on how to do stuff and trying to figure stuff out and playing with it. But if anything I learn can help you as well, then I feel like that's just me supporting as well as I can. I mean, knowledge should be free, right? Their electro swing, it shows the lazy goblin. Alright, I need my brain to work. This music's got me moving. Yeah, this is a good stream. We're like, fuck copyright. Let's play some shit. I don't care if I lose audio in one stream. Inky lurking. I don't know if I have lurk set up. So most channels have a lurk command. And what lurk is if you see somebody coming to the channel and hit exclamation point lurk, that means that they're trying to up my viewer count, so they're going to hang out in the channel and leave their phone or their laptop on sitting there, but they're not going to be interacting. They might listen in the background, they might be doing dishes, they might be doing something, but they're not able to type. So if you see anybody lurking, once I get I'll enable alert command. That means that's just maybe Stoney's driving, so he'll lurk. And then when you get done, when you're actually back and you want to let people know that you're able to chat again, exclamation point unlurk would be the reverse of that. All right. All right. Busts. So many files. I've put so many directories and paths on this. So I'm not going to scale it up yet. I'm going to do that next. But if you look right here, we want to... what this does is there's this thing online called NetFab. And NetFab is an online ping where you basically send the information of your STL files to NetFab. NetFab will auto-repair the 3D model to prep it for 3D printing and toolpath creation for either G-code or CDLP or photon files or whatever you're slicing to 3D print. So it makes sure that all the edges actually meet. If it has any overlapping meshes, it will create a solution. It may not be the right solution, but it will print after you've netfabbed it. So that's a way to ensure that your models, so even if you buy a file, Stoney, you buy STL files, if you buy one and it's giving you shit, bounce it through NetFab. Which can be done if you don't have Slicer simply by going to NetFab. And NetFab is the online service, and you basically upload your STL file into NetFab, and they will fix it like this, where you see the hand, how it has all the breaks and the holes. It will fix it, and then it will repair it, and then send it back to you, and it'll autosave, so you know your file is repaired now. It goes through and makes it real cool. Yeah, basically. So anything like I fuck up when I'm 3D modeling, NetFab saves my ass. And if you NetFab a file and it fucks it up worse, you've got to go change something in the 3D file. Something's not right. NetFab is like the fix for 3D model files. If NetFab can't do it, you're fucked. Good tunes, man. It's very chill. Oh yeah? What just happened? Oh, was that a Discord? I'm not sure what it was. I do know that, so here, Deganja, if you're still here, which I think you are, when I went to go stream just now, I had it set up to where my bot, now this was not easy to do, but there are things to guide you through this. It's just like what I call YouTube University. You just have to be like, say you're trying to figure out how to link your bot to your Streamlabs this, and you just Google it. How do I link my Discord to my Streamlabs chatbot? And then usually someone's made a video, or hit me up. I will take time to help you however I can. But yeah, so it posted for me automatically. I loaded a bot into my channel, so that's not what my chat looks like. My chat looks, yeah, this is me. And then this is my bot letting everyone know. Anytime I go live, it automatically posts into my Discord. So yeah, there is Stony making fun of me being salty. There's Stony dropping salt on me. Salt on the wound. Ruthless. And then it also has this amazing thing up here where it puts streamer mode on. So I don't think that it was actually Discord that beeped at me in the background. That doesn't sound like me. I think you have that, what is that, amnesia? Where you like, you think one thing happened, but it's not true. Simply not true. Alright, we want to, what are you doing? I should be able to, here we go. We're going to split this to parts. Now, this has never happened to me. This is the best I've ever done on a 3D model, and let me tell you why I say that. Every time I've ever split it in Slicer, it fills this up with somewhere from 10 to 45 different parts, because that means I didn't make my vertices join correctly, and NetFab created separate entities that are just so close to each other. It will print. It will print as one piece. It's okay. It's fine. But it splits these into 45 parts. So instead of this being 1 and 2, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck yes. Thank you, Stony. I'm proud of that one. I've never had a 3D model that I've custom done from scratch for myself, like this obelisk, and had it go and join together parts and cut parts out of parts and had everything go like this. Since it went so smooth, I can right click this, edit, export the base as STL. So this is the last step before supporting. So I will change this to RTS, which is ready to support. That's my own little code name for myself, but I'm going to say, I'll do it afterwards, base, because this is going to be the base portion. Same thing with Mr. Horny Face. Happy goblin noises of approval. I just want to say that I outdid myself with that one. That's that makes my little goblin heart smile every time I see it. Oh, I'm gonna also make a boo command. I hope that it only comes up when it's funny, but if I make something bad, I do want you to say, hey, asshole, remake that better, because I'm not gonna get better if everybody just says good job. I want the nitty gritty. So you can say what you like about it to soften the blow. I'm not gonna say don't do that, but it would be really cool if you were like, do it better. Alright, so got Tiefling Bust, RTS, head, we'll call it head. You're good getting some. Alright, and now it's ready to send to another program. I need to save that. I can't overwrite that. And pull up another one. Alright, Stoney, after this song, assuming I remember, I'm going to put some different music off. Your ability to eat beans. Do it better. Wow!
You can't handle the truth.
It's so true! I can't. Here comes the truth. Oh, commands are fun. Commands are fun. Stop what you're doing. Go away. Okay. Get away from this. Alright, busts. Oh, Stoney, you're gonna get to see me support something. Oh, but before I do that, I need a second to brag. Let me show off the first bust base I ever custom 3D modeled. Oh, and as a special surprise, there's a little gobbo in there. You got to use a real fine tip brush. You're supposed to paint his lab coat white. He's got a little wrench in his hand. You didn't get one of those on your dwarf. No, and I'll fucking tell you why. So I put this base on the dwarf, and then I put it in Slicer, and whenever it opened in Slicer, the base would show up, but none of the gears would show up. The dwarf wouldn't show up, and none of these gears show up. This part didn't show up. This part didn't show up. It didn't do any of the rivets. It was literally just grooved metal, completely plain, no circles, no gears, no nothing. And I'm like, I tried everything I could do. I even went into the original file that I made this with, moved the goblin over, put the dwarf on it, and then re-exported it like 6 different times. I even like scaled it to make sure it wasn't just glitching. And for whatever reason, this base was like, I don't belong under this pot smoking dwarf. Okay, that's not where I want to be. But yeah, I really tried, Stoney. I printed 3 times trying to print the damn thing too, because I thought maybe it was just not showing me right. I know you were joking, but like, I never really had an opportunity to like say like, dude, I fucking tried, because it's exciting to me. I was super proud of it,
I created one for our startup
and it
using
wouldn't
Let me show you how it is.
transfer. So I figured maybe it was they're supposed to be for one. That's why I just started making different bases for each character. Because when I tried to do that, I ruined my base. Luckily, I saved this because I can't even export my goblin with this base now. Like, it's a one and done. I can never use this base again. You ever do a dwarf with an anvil base? New music. God. Stoney, if you weren't a VIP, you'd be a moderator too. And you guys may have heard of this guy. Alright, I like this song. I like a lot of his songs. We're going to do this song. This kid's out of Canada. By the way, it's just him, no band. He's standing up playing guitar, and he's stepping on a kick drum. And I think he's got, you know this guy. I went and seen him live in Nashville at, what was it? Tinfoil Heart. He also does, no! You could put blacksmith tools around it. So Inky, the tongs that they use, the hammer, and the anvil, I will. But like, let me show you this dude. He's 26 years old in this video. He's out of Swift River, Canada. He's like 5'6", all right, little dude. And he's got a voice like Johnny Cash mixed with George Jones. And he sounds like that live. I've been to his live concerts. That's what he sounds like.
He drove a Series 10 Cadillac and wore a cigar on his lip.
I know.
Don't you know the devil?
It's like he's got old man voice. You know what that is? Like he's got that like years of misery old man. Like it's like a sullen.
I heard him howling as he passed me by.
This is hard to play with too because he plays like an offbeat cantor with like a customized chord section. He's like the Jimi Hendrix of country. I don't think that's like legit chords. I think he self-taught, does whatever the fuck he does.
He said,
I know you, young man. Alright. I know you by the state of your hands. You're a six-string picker, just as I am. Alright, where am I at?
Well, let me learn you some. I know a few tunes to make all the girls dance. Don't you know the devil wears a suit and tie?
Scott Dunbar is a one-man band. Plays accordion, harmonica, suitcase, pedal drum, and some chains on a metal track. Tinfoil Heart. I think I've heard Tinfoil Heart. I think I've heard of Scott Dunbar. I don't think I've heard him in a while. Inky, I just did a dwarf. Like 3 of them. But I might do another dwarf with that anvil. Alright, so I want to import one more thing. That's good picking. Rodrigo y Gabriela is a good couple as well. They just play acoustic. Dwarf busts are always cool. Anvil bass would be awesome. I think the anvil bass is the best idea yet. I wish I had thought of that while I was making dwarf basses. I don't know if I showed you guys my other dwarf basses, but I can show them to you as well. Where's my demons? Oh, and this guy's a storyteller too, and I really appreciate that.
Everlasting, very own
Eternal life.
eternal light.
No, it would look extremely cool. I'm actually looking for the next idea, so maybe that will be it.
The devil
Where?
wears a suit and tie. So I'm
Which one
driving down
was
the
it?
61 in early July. White as the
think it's
cotton
this dude.
field and sharp as the night. I heard him howling as he passed me by.
Here it is.
Well, the devil
Yeah, man, it's a really good idea. Okay, so this will be a 3-piece print, but I want to scale them all together.
I heard him howling as he passed me
Bye.
by.
Music change. I saw this band. I'm gonna mute that. I saw this band play in Las Vegas. That spell is looking sick. It is, man. When that gets blown up to go in his hand, That's gonna be sick. And then it's got the spell effect swirls. This is some of that stand-up bass, mandolin, banjo. And a cello. Alright. Now, we want to max size this. That's we are all alone. The center of a pickaxe mine. I only listen to good music, Sony. Think I listen to bullshit? Come on, man. You're a VIP. Alright. Hermione, what do you got to say? You like this? You don't like this? What's your opinion? I see your dots. Oh, I know. I mentioned the thing you don't have. Too soon. Too soon. No, the music's fine. It's me. Guys. 300%. I feel like that's the way to go. Hold on. What kind of music do you listen to, Hermione? Here's the only music I'll diss. I'll openly diss trap music. I don't want to hear about going to somebody's house and shooting somebody's grandma up. As long as, like, I'm not hearing about rape, pillage, and plunder in my music, I'm good. I want to be able to relate to it on some fucking level, okay? So, like, I don't care. I don't want to hear death metal, and I don't want to hear rap. It's nothing to do with any kind of race, creed, color, gender, nothing. It's just simply give me something to relate to. Pirate music has to be an exception. I feel really hypocritical, but I don't give a fuck. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Slaughter of the Bluegrass? I don't know what that is, but it sounds horrible. I love bluegrass. Bluegrass covers of Viking death metal. As long as they're not saying, like, blood, guts, and, like, shooting grandmas, I can at least give it a shot. Like, Dropkick Murphys is good, and they're kind of assholes, but, like, you know, the worst they do is we're a band of Irish guys that are going to beat your ass. So, here's the question, guys. If we print this, we can't go any bigger than that, I guess. So I guess that answers that question. I'm not going to be able to print this. I'm a 70s child, old heavy metal. Old heavy metal wasn't bad. The Metallica era and, like, the Poison was from, that's not metal, but, like, they're, like, that whole, like, I don't know, I can't think of 70s heavy metal bands right now to save my life. But, like, I know the genre you're talking about. Alright. Metallica was really good, and then I didn't like some of their stuff they did a few years ago, and then their new release is good as well. Yeah, Slayer's fine. I mean, some bands kind of break my rules, like Alice in Chains. Fucking love Alice in Chains. They sing about some weird shit, but I don't know. I guess robbing people is just one of my pet peeves. Alice Cooper's the shit. Rush is the shit. My theater teacher is friends with Alice Cooper. Shut the front door. Is that the truth? That can't be the truth. That's not the truth. I set you up and you missed it. Alright, so 300% is the markup on this. We're going to have to print Beast, Base, and Tiefling separately, though. True story. He came to my work one day and he hung out. Oh, I'm super jealous. Why is my screen blacking out on your guys' end? I think it's YouTube. I'm going to drop YouTube. It's hurting my stream. We go back to crappy stock music. It only did that when I opened up YouTube, and I think it was Twitch going, fuck you. Alright, we're back on track. Moving right along. Alright. It could just be the million windows I have open. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Alright, Stony. Without further delay. First thing I do, I saw an all-female cover of Zeppelin in downtown Portland. I saw the girl band that did that, or I saw a girl band that was a Zeppelin cover band. They're probably the same one. But yeah, let's create the best angle with the least amount of overhangs. I think the knuckles are going to be our defining factor here, so let's play off of them. We're going to turn it this way, and then roll it back this way, and then roll it. Blah! Love Jimmy Page, just not the rest. Alright. Yeah, Jimmy Page is the shit. Yeah, that was a good music era. The 70s was probably the best 10-year span of music ever. 70s had amazing country, 60s maybe a little bit better. But 70s had amazing country, they had amazing rock, they had amazing, like, all forms of rock. Woodstock was 70s, I'm pretty sure. 69? It was going into the 70s, which was like that big rollover when the music started really hitting hard. And that was a good time, and I sadly was not alive. Alright, Stony, I'm stalling, because I know you want... False! So, correct me, because, like, I was speaking from memory and memory fails. By all means, fact check. What was I wrong about? And please correct me, because I don't want to sound like a jackass. I'd rather have a goblin have my back. What's up? They had a few Woodstocks. I know. But I like the famous one was 69, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But it started, I thought the first big one was 69, which led into the 70s. That was the point I was trying to make. 80s music was great for country as well. I hated country as a kid. Alright, Stony. This part of the wrist is, it's going to be buried into the print. So I just dropped, it doesn't really matter. I'm dropping some heavy supports. Probably more than I even need. And that's going to create a really tight clinch early in the model. And then I'm going to switch up to medium. And I'm going to catch this lip. I'm going to... So as I move my cursor up and down, as you probably already know with G2 bots, you can use it to detect overhangs. What you may not know is you can also use this. So basically, anywhere that jumps out as an island, right here. You see this spot? I would have never seen that. Where is it? Oh, wrong side. But yeah, right here under his teeth, we've got an overhang. These two seem to blend into the model, no big deal. But this one right here, oh, that's why. Sorry. But you see the point. If you were to have lost past your bedtime, yeah, Inky, I didn't even know. It was cool of you to even show up that late. You're not usually here that late. But yeah, you get where I'm going with this. You can use this to find overhangs. It just happened that overhang was not in a dangerous spot. But that's it. That's the only spot that's going to have any problems. So this will probably print just like it is. But just for moral support, I need a rim shot. I need a rim shot. Good night, Inky. Pleasure having you here, buddy. Oh, maybe this is what I was showing myself. Not that side, this side. That does need it. Alright. Switch this up. This particular setting, Stony, I changed a lot. I switched to top, and that changes the length of this. So let's click that, dude. It's not letting me click it, so let me change it back up. That's why it was at 8. Change it back up, and now it's probably going to take it from the tip of my mouse and then down into the model at an angle with a very thin support. Nope, still not. I can't get it to catch. Oh, that's why. I didn't hit A. Bah! I was in edit still. Let me change it back. I was trying to brag, but that's how you do that. If you can't get, yeah. So for the tiny one, I'll show you in the demon model. I need bad overhangs to use those. All right, that's done. That will print just like it is. If you wanted to toss some lights in, just so the 45 degree, 60 degree angle right there prints all right, you're welcome to. Here's a good instance. Here you go, Stony. You see this loop? When you crank your... So if it wouldn't do that, that means I need to crank this number up. If it... I'll show you. I need to show you another spot so you can see the other thing it does when it doesn't work right. So, for example, right here. That's bullshit. You don't fucking want that. If you see this, it's going to fuck your model up. Don't accept it. Hit D, click it, and then D again to delete it. It's gone, and it's out of our lives. Then you come over here and you crank this up. You have to crank it up to a distance that's barely bigger than what you're working with. Then you can drop in mini supports. That's the secret. Now you know. And those will not fucking hurt my model. So I'm going to go ahead and put some in. Because they're non-destructive supports, and they're just going to make sure that those horns print correctly with no issues. And they're just going to help me. No hurtsies, no hurtsies. And see, I set it up to 10 millimeters. So if I hadn't, say I only had it at 5, so it was doing the other smaller ones. So whenever you click this, nah, it's still too high. It must be less than 5 millimeters. But basically, if you can't span the distance, it creates one of these big nasty fat guys. So that distance must be about 4 or 5 millimeters. So if my connection length is smaller than the distance, it fucks you. If you're going from model to model. Alright, so let's get rid of that bastard. And we can leave those there. They won't hurt nothing. And it's really the only way to get a lot of noses. My noses come out great because my supports are fucking tits. Like this. There's no other way to print these correctly. That's it. That's one of my secrets, Stony. Secrets of the guild. Those can all be accessed from outside, so no worries. So this is how I support these models. Start off with a heavy block. We're going to come in here and catch all the major low points first. Anything that's load bearing. And something you're going to want to keep in mind when you're dropping supports. Just starting off, you got one low point. Now imagine having the tip of your finger and setting a load on it. And then every time you go up, you're setting on that one major support. So the other thing I like to do at any major low point that's going to be holding a lot of weight is I put another support not far from it. And then I'll bridge it with like a light support. So what that's going to do, let me move that closer. So what that's going to do is this will get it started and this will get started. and they're going to start going towards you. And about the time they get too wobbly to even hold themselves up, or sometimes I'll even take another light one and pinch it. I call it a pinch. So I'll set it really close to where it basically, because think about it, I can hold up some really awkward stuff if I have 2 fingers like this, okay? With 1 finger, you know, it kind of limits, I have to balance it. If you start doing this, it starts failing. You don't want that. If you had a model that was perfectly up in the air, sometimes, hey, man, you might get it one support if it doesn't rip loose. But a pinch is going to be way stronger. So if you can create a 2-piece or a 3-piece pinch at a very low point, or if you have a point that drops down in a major way. So I want to create a pinch over here. I've got 1 major pinch going already. Oh yeah, so also I'm using hotkeys. So if you can click here, here, or here. Hover. That's add support. I'm in the fucking way. Rah! Oh, I just moved everything. Ha! Okay. So if you look over here, I'm hovering right now. Delete support. Add support. Edit support. I can also hit A, E, and D. Oh, A, E, and D to hotkey in between those. So A is for add. E is for edit. If you click in the middle bar, it moves it left to right. If you click on this part, you can raise it up and down. If you click on this part, you can reset your destination. Okay. Enough bragging. You're knowledgeable, James. Everybody gets it. You're welcome, buddy. So I want to create some pinches here. And I want to take into consideration what I want to keep pretty. So the back side of this the back side of this, and Control Z also works in ChuChuBox. So if I click a bad one, Control Z to get rid of it without having to go D, click D, and then back to A. So I want to pinch right here with lights. That might create a destructive spot on the elbow. But guess what? With a little bit of sandpaper, it's the bottom of the elbow. I've fucked up a lot of your guys' minis and then sanded it, and you never known, because I take the time to make sure that I go back over my connectors. If you get something from me that's not perfect, please know that I probably fixed a lot of it and maybe missed a little bit. Sand it. Most people don't even sand. They print and send. So, you know, there's that. But yeah, I've created a pinch on this elbow. I'm going to use the back side of this. Bad angle. Curious question I've never asked you. Shoot. Use the back lip of this. Actually, I could use medium supports right here. Watch. Boom, boom, boom. Edit, move that down so it doesn't hit the top. Boom. Now, I've got a really fucking strong hold on this. Do you... Oh, before or after, bro. If you cure and then remove supports... No. Here's how you do this. As soon as you pop your model off, if you're using like the ABS-like Elegoo or regular just the Elegoo Gray that I recommend, you take your model, you drop it in the alcohol bath, you swish it up, pull it out, let it sit for a little bit, maybe drop it back in if it's still got some greasy spots. As soon as you're done with it in the alcohol solution, I take it over to a processing table and set it in a container of hot water. Like, not like, ow, it's hot. They're just like, it is barely uncomfortably warm, but you can still grab the pieces out if you're quick. Still pretty damn warm. Let them sit in there for like 60 seconds, 90 seconds. It'll start to soften up. You leave all the other models. You pull your model out that you want to start working with. If you want, you can even take those cutters and clip the base along the bottom to split your models if you welded them together at the support bases on the bottom. And then you, once you soak them in the water, you ever been clipping supports and they go click and they instead of cutting, they shatter because it's like you're cutting glass instead of plastic. So if you use hot water first and don't finished the curing process yet, because once you harden the resin, it's more likely to shatter instead of cut. Let them soak in the hot water. They're going to soften up, and then you take the tips of your pliers and you catch all the tips of your things. Cut your supports back a little farther, and just like if it's a complicated model and the supports are really stuck on there, you're going to want to take your time with it and just barely use the tips of your pliers to cut the supports loose, and then you can go back with a file or a sanding thing with not a lot of work. But if your supports are over-cured and you go to cut them and they start snapping, it's okay if they break like a nub, but if it breaks inward like a divot, it is so fucking hard to go back and sand those out. I've thrown models away over it. All right, we have a hell of a, thank you, good question. A hell of a pinch on the bottom of this. We have a really good grip, so that's going to start grabbing that. We have an underarm here, so we can catch a couple of heavier supports than I would normally use. And we can really go crazy on the bottom of here, because it really doesn't matter. This could be sanded really easily. I've been challenged by RN Geek to be, yeah, and when they're soft, it's easier to sand as well. Yes. But yeah, I've been challenged by RN Geek guys. He says he thinks I should do a 12-hour stream, which is actually quite a freaking chore to sit in one place and stream for that long. You get bed sores on your ball sack. But it's supposed to be really good, you know, like a thank you back to the community. I don't know how much of a thank you killing myself is, but it, you know, it could be fun. Get some Vaseline. I'm chafing. I'm old. Stay a while and listen. 12 hours isn't that long. I sit all day. Sorry, I went really Deckard Cain there for a minute. Timitana, you will lose your fairy godparents. Wow. Hey, boo-boo. It's some of those hikers from the nudist colony again. I'll get the camera and lotion, Yogi. Attaboy, boo-boo. Attaboy. Damn it, Dale. I'm going to put one right here, just for moral support. What's the next project you're planning off after this guy? Probably a fucking dwarf with an anvil, bro. Oh, because my screen's fuckered. I gotta fix it back there. I want to finish this out, since we're close, just thinking about it. It was a fucking great idea. Inky's been on it lately. He also made that post about trying to do something for people that were not really painters, but people that supported hobbies, like significant others. Yeah. Alright, you see how many supports I'm using here, buddy? That was too many heavies, but like I'm gonna spam some mediums here. But basically these are just gonna, yeah, I really like both the Inkies. They're good people. Agreed. We have so many good people in our group. Like, I don't know how many people would like try to create a group that was just for good people that have a common craft. And don't get me wrong, You guys are my captive audience, and I appreciate you buying my minis. You're helping support my family. I'm not gonna fucking lie. But on top of that, if I get a little bit of sales, it goes a long way for me to want to do 10 million extra things for you guys. So, you know, it's I gotta make a living, and at the same time, I love fucking doing this. So a little bit of support to somebody that really cares about what they're doing goes a long way. That's why I spend hours modeling busts. You know, people charge like $30 an hour to do this shit. At like as a starting wage, or for personal projects and shit. Thank you. Cause like I said, like I'm not gonna like try to lie to anybody. I try to sell you guys shit, and I hope you buy my pieces. Like not every single time, but like if you see a model that you like think is extra special, I you know, that'd be great. Like that dragon piece, you saw that was extra special. You have your own 3D printer, and you were like, "Pop, to make golf tees? What? Oh, do you guys want to help me design some merch tonight? We could do that." I wish you. Not trying to make you, you know. That dragon was hard to print. Shouldn't have been, and it was. I had to re-support their fucking files. Heck yes. Alright, we'll go, after this, we'll go into my merch store, and we'll work on lining up the logos and stuff a little bit better. Because I deleted a lot of the stuff it automatically did. It was really cool. Because I didn't have time right then. I'm not running out of time. I'm dying. I'm old. So as you can see, Stony, I'm just floating around. Floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. If you're not holding up much weight, always use a light one. Like right here. You see how there's like, it's so shallow when the black and the blue right there? It's barely, absolutely barely any overhang. So you just need to give it a little help. If it has help, it will make it. But if you're going to be carrying some weight with that support, you need to double up, or you need to go to a heavier weight. A good 3D modeler, you see this? You see how this is? This is bullshit. They should have buried this corner into the model just a little bit. Luckily, my little short support trick is gonna FTW right there. Here too. They know better. This is one of my favorite companies. Otherwise, you get a little flat spot right there. I remember it was quite a journey to get there. I learned a lot about that stuff in school. Oh yeah. I did not. That's all the major points, I think. How are we doing on these horns? This is all good. Eyebrows good. Ears good. Those flow in? Yeah. Those come in the bottom. Alright guys, that's a printable model. And the base, no fucking supports. I'll put it on the plate and print and it's done. Okay. So I'll start this tonight, and it'll be done tomorrow, and I'll be able to show you guys this printed on stream, assuming everything goes correctly. Stardate 39. Tiff, what's the Stargate date again? What? Why? Why would you do that? I'll show you when I support bases. There are some bases that are better supported. Because your topography... No, you want to know how to fix it? I can fix it for you. Here we go, Stony. If you have a... There are models that are really long and they curve up. If you're printing something like that, you're going to go into your Anycubic photon setting. See here, I got that just for you in case I needed to show you something. You go over to your bottom layer count. I don't know what yours is on. If it's on 6 or 8, you're fucked anyways. turn that bitch up to 10 or 12. All right, let's get a layer count of 12. Turn your bottom exposure time from 80 to 100. All right, now what that does is that creates a super solid first layer that won't lip up. If you have a big print like a bust and you don't turn your exposure time up and increase the bottom layer count to create that really rigid, stiff starting point, you will curl. Problem solved. You're welcome. Knocking them out. That's actually a little fat. I could probably go down another half a second in my exposure time. But I'm going to go up in this to 90 seconds. And I'm going to turn this up to 11 to do one more bottom layer. Because, and I might actually leave that at 9. This is a heavy print. You don't want to underexpose on something really heavy. Oh, Stony, don't even worry about it, dude. It's like when you make a mistake, you don't know how to fix it till like it. I think I had to ask somebody. That's not like, you know, it's obvious, but it's not obvious till you know, if that makes sense. Also, your lifting speed. I fucking guarantee you, your lifting speed is probably at 100. What are they running? Maybe not. If you keep having issues, turn your lift speed down to 50. You don't really need to go lower than 50 ever. But my lift speed was at 100 stock, and I dropped it down, and it started doing a lot better. Lift speed 50 to 60. Make it loose. What's up with this cool emote? Look at that. Huh. Well, welcome, Make It Loose. Make It Loose, have you showed up before? I think if you spam that little cool emote, I would remember you just from that alone. But if you're a new person in our chat, I would just like to say welcome. We always like having new people stop by. So welcome. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to have to take my headset off. I have to reach around my computer and make sure I have a USB plugged in to receive this file. Oh, this is some Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 music. Okay. This is busted. Bust. So we're gonna bust it. Helpful. Stony Yodelers. That's great. What did he say? I just finished supporting the Tiefling bus. So oh, are you explaining to him what actually is going on? No, I'm new. I'm the one that messaged you on Facebook. I need you to take that USB, put it in the Elegoo Mars, and it's called Busted, and it's almost done writing.
What's it called? Oh,
Busted.
yeah,
Okay. So I've actually, not to be like that guy, but I've actually talked to a lot of people. But you messaged me. Was it on Facebook? I just want to kind of remember. Either way. I did talk to a few people. The little black one. But yeah, it's done. Go ahead. Busted. But yeah, so I don't remember that particular conversation. But Ryan Luce. I was just looking at your name in Facebook. I thought so. You had the tournament tonight, which I obviously did not freaking make. I apologize for that. But yeah, you had the tournament, right? How did you do in your tournament, friend? I'm gonna turn my music down just a hair. I don't know how it is for you guys, but for me it's a bit loud. Okay. Have your prime sub waiting. It's so close, bro. So here's what happened, Make It Loose. Let me find it. When I go into my achievements. Oh! There it is! It flipped to 7. I checked that at the beginning of this stream and it was not at 7. So, what happens now? It's okay, we did really bad. We had to sub our third and it did not go as planned, but I got a lot of support. Glad you had some support, bro. Sorry that you had to sub. That really throws off flow if you have somebody playing and then they don't show up. But way to have a great attitude about it, because like the support is massive whenever you don't do well. Oh. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do from here. I'm just waiting on my email now, I guess. Make It Loose. Have you made affiliate? Do you know how this works? That's so perfect. I love that. Well, all that does is tell you that you get it. 120 views? Bro. Good shit. Yeah, I saw when I looked up your profile, it was really impressive to me to have the following that you have, and then you took time to come and check out my stuff. So thank you for that. 120 views, dude, good fucking work. I don't know if that's like a record for you, or if that's just like your normal shit, but heck yeah. Yes, Tony, I don't think clicking that. I don't know. I think I just get an email now, maybe. Yes, I'm a Phil. You will get email when you click the link. You will sign up for your payment method, which I think I've already done because I have Streamlabs Prime. Maybe I didn't do it through Twitch yet, but it'll set up like a PayPal. It'll ask you for your email so it can give you your money, right? Alright. I don't think it does it quick, guys. It's usually stingy and slow. Sorry, I don't want to just set my inbox in front of you guys. This happens to be my personal account. I'm not finished setting up my... But listen, I can receive email. So if you want to send an email, it's ackerl@thelazygoblin.com. How fucking cool is that? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna... I think it's just gonna happen when it happens. I just, for funsies, did a flip. Yeah, just like that. So my email address is now ackerl@thelazygoblin.com. No. Thank you, helpful. Actually, I would love a tall glass of ice water. And take this morning's coffee, and we're going to put it with this morning's other coffee, and then give me a heat up on that. So I want hot coffee and ice water. I want to blanch my stomach. I'm not even tired, but I am dehydrated. Fuck. Stony says, and some beans. Well, it turns out, Stony, there's no beans left. Don't know why. Hermione says hi, helpful. I'll tell him when he gets back. Yet. I'm gonna see. The sad part is Stoney has my address because I've shipped him packages. I'm gonna start seeing Bean Boozled showed up. He's gonna get a package delivery. It's gonna have some fucked up candy. Don't make it candy. Because like last time I mentioned something and said, nobody will do that. Now I'm gonna say, yeah, he's probably gonna do that. If you do that, don't make it candy. 2 unopened boxes. That is my highest view to date. I don't care about the game, I care about helping you. It actually took me 2 months to get my affiliate. I had 1.3 views for the longest time, so I want to help everyone, whether it be my first donation, first bit. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, that's that and that's thank you, buddy. And that's why Hotter. Yeah, it needed 45. Thank you, buddy. That's why, like, I gave you that shout out. Oh, yeah. That's why he's helpful. I gave you that shout out in that Facebook when you posted that because, like, I want to help anyone who has a true support relationship with other people as opposed to follow for follow, follow for follow, follow for follow. I don't like that. Real stink bugs? That probably tastes better than what I ate. I've never been so close to puking from eating food. I've never puked from bad food, but I've never been so close. All right, back on track here, guys. We are waiting on an email that should come from Twitch. Thank you so much. What was your screen name? Make It Loose 0419 for explaining to me that I don't have to do anything past, because I would probably have spent the entire rest of my night looking for something I had to click. Yes. Hermione says hi.
Hello, Hermione.
I also see you in the D&D section, and my DM is currently redoing his room, so I'm itching for some D&D. I do a lot of things that are oriented with D&D. I don't actually have a D&D stream, but I can point you to the other Twitch streamer I know, who is Count Joshua. Now, I don't have my shout-out set up yet. You're more than welcome to drop your link in my channel. Absolutely, man. I appreciate that. I'm gonna probably send you a friend request on there. I'll try not to bother you. I'm very good about researching it myself until I hit a wall. But so check it out. If you want to do some D&D action at any point in time in my stream, especially after my affiliate goes through and I can do channel points, you'll be able to. I'm gonna do how most people do Mario Maker with a queue for levels. I'm gonna do a queue for topics. So if you have some character building you want to discuss, or some role-playing finesse that you'd like to come out, or maybe you want to work on maybe you don't know what voice you should do for your character, or maybe you've come up with a background but not the class and stuff like that. I mean, we would love to hash that out with you. Oh yeah? We're gonna do one of those. So yeah, I do have a Patreon where we have a subscription box where I ship minis out every month in a box to all of my Patreon subscribers, and this is one of the busts that might be in one of the future boxes, actually. So I made a obelisk pedestal for the bottom of this that I custom modeled. Oh yeah, dude, it's a fun Patreon. We also you have opportunities to win extra stuff in it too. But yeah, let's look in here, and I'll show you the base that we just made on stream for this tiefling. And I have so many, like thousands and thousands of files, so this is really